Backstory. This was my third time applying to become a flight attendant with the same company that I work for now.
Boy, I've been watching you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tishawn. I'm a flight attendant that's based in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're new here, welcome aboard and don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you and welcome back. So in today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys the journey of becoming a flight attendant, how long it took me, my interview process when I went to training, how long that stayed at a crash pad, how long I had to wait for training, how long I had to wait to go to the face-to-face. I just want to share some insight for those of you who are out there who would wish to become a flight attendant one day. So everyone's timeline will be different, but I just want to share with you guys my timeline and how I got to where I am today, basically. So all right, so let me get my notes, because I promise you I wrote everything down on my phone so I don't forget nothing at all, okay? Oh, lipstick stain on my glass, but it's okay. So, fix my shirt. Okay. So, I applied. So, backstory. This was my third time applying to become a flight attendant with the same company that I work for now. This was my third time. Backstory. I applied November 19th, 2019, and I did my assessment on November 20th, 2019. So basically, when you apply, they're going to look over your application and everything. If they want to move forward, they're going to send you an assessment. I think it's like 100 question or something like that. I don't remember, but then other like customer service related questions that they're going to ask you. You do the assignment, you submit that, send it, and you wait. Then on December 11th of 2019, I got a video interview email. This is like a next step in the whole process. So I was hyped. Like, I didn't tell nobody that I had to do the interview, nothing. I was just so shocked. I'm like, okay, this has to be my time now, okay? And they gave you a specific time that you had to complete the interview process, the video interview by. So I got my email December 11th and I did my interview on December 15th. So I took 4 days to gather my thoughts, to prepare myself, look over some questions. Promise you, when you're going to do your interview, do not sound rehearsed at all. Just go be yourself. Nothing is wrong with researching and finding questions and you know how you could answer these questions. Nothing is wrong with that, but you do not want to sound like you're rehearsed, okay? Then on December 18th, 3 days later, I got an email to fly to Denver to do the face-to-face. Now this is like the next step, the whole hiring process. I reached out to a recruiter because I think the recruiter reached out to me and we were communicating how to make plans to fly me out, because they're gonna fly you out there. My airline, they're gonna fly you out there to do the whole interview process in person. So I scheduled to fly to Denver on December 19th on the phone with a recruiter, and my trip to Denver was January 5th to January 7th to do the whole interview. So spoke to the recruiter, scheduled. I think I was working at the time, but I had PTO, so I used my PTO to to fly out to Denver to do the whole interview. The recruiter was very nice, I think. So that was December 19th. I flew out there January 5th from Atlanta, and my interview was January 6th. So basically I got there late on the 5th, did the interview the next morning on the 6th, and fly out the same night, but the flight was a red eye, so it's got into the 7th. Did that, and let me see if I can find pictures of when I went to do my interview. I think I saw pictures the other day. Let me see if I can find them on my phone. Let's go to, oh, I'm in 2017, 2019. what's this? That's 2018. Let's go to January. Oh, here it is. January. Oh no, it wouldn't be 2019, it would be 2020. Yes, it would be 2020. I was wrong, 2020. So January of 2020. Why am I in 20? Y'all, bear with me. This is taking me a minute. No, I need 20. July, August, September, November, December. Okay, here it is. So, no! Snapped. Okay, so I got my hair did like this. Focus. But I cut it. Like, it was too long. So when I got home, I cut it. And then I was making videos and stuff talking about my whole process. I'm here at the hotel, blah, blah, blah. And this was me doing my makeup in Denver. Focus. And then this was the day of the interview. Focus. So, yeah. And yeah, there's another picture. Y'all, I went shopping and everything that I had to do. Focus. And this was me when I was coming home. Focus. So, oh, backstory to my outfit. Like, I didn't read the email in its entirety. You had to dress like professional or whatnot. So I was in sweats. I was like, oh my God, like they're about to fire me and they haven't even given me the job yet. Because I went there with the mindset, okay, this job is mine. Like the third time's a charm, it's mine. So yeah, that was that. So I got my CJO from my company January 6, 2020. I was supposed to go to training May 2020. That was postponed because you know homegirl Corona, she took over. Like she said, this is her world now. Nothing gonna happen. Everything paused, shut down completely. So I was like, oh my God. So I waited a whole year for my training. Found a different job. Doing that, you know, had bills, got to take care of whatever, whatnot. So, yep. Then on January 25th, mind you, I was supposed to go to training May 2020. On January 25th, 2021, got that email that I've been waiting for to go to training March 22nd, 2021. And I was like, oh, no questions, no if, no but, no maybes. Because what thing is, I was already prepared for this. So I knew the time was coming. So I just had to finalize some stuff and get myself ready for this moment, because I was already prepared for it. You know, a year later, I was still ready to go. So I had to do drug tests and everything. I got that email January 25th. They sent out another email that you have to do your drug test again, blah, blah, blah. And you had a deadline to do that by. So I did that January 27th, 2021. And I was still working. I worked up until the second week of March. And then I took those 2 weeks because I flew out to Cheyenne to do my training March 21st. So I worked up until the second week of March. Then I took those 2 weeks to study because I had to study a lot. I had to do airport codes, flight attendant, vocabulary. I had to do army time. I had to do a whole bunch of stuff I had to learn. Then I did my training March 22nd until April 16. I graduated April 16, 2021. I wasn't officially a flight attendant until I completed my IOE. IOE's initial operating experience. So basically you go out there on a flight with other flight attendants. You have an instructor. I think they call him now in-flight support coach or something like that. and they watch you do the different positions and just check you off, make sure you know what you're doing. Arm the doors, disarm the doors, the announcement, service, everything. At the time we weren't doing service, but they did give me some insight of how service will operate basically when we start doing service again. So yeah, and I passed my IOE. So I was officially a flight attendant on April 23rd, even though I graduated April 16th. I then flew home back to Georgia because I had some time off. So I came home for like about 3 or 4 days before I had to go back to Orlando because I was based in Orlando. And I stayed at a crash pad from April 27th to August 28th. That's how long I stayed at my crash pad in Orlando.
Hey guys, Attendant Tishawn here. I just wanted y'all to know I was the one who found my crash pad, not my airline, and I just paid a monthly rent for the time I was there.
When I was based there, I put in a request because I heard about Atlanta. I put in my request to be Atlanta based on August 8th, 2021. Got denied because they were doing just 100 flight attendants at first, and I missed it by 3 people. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, 1 more month in Orlando. It's not that bad. It's okay. I could do this because I liked Orlando. I met a lot of great people down there. And then, so I left my crash pad August 28th and I stayed there for September and October. I stayed with CJ and Dahlia at their house because they moved to Orlando. They used to live, I forgot where they used to live in Florida, but they moved. So it saved me money also, and I was just very grateful that they extend their hand to welcome me to their home to stay there. So I stayed with them from August 28th until November 1st because I got my transfer for Atlanta for November 1st. I put in my request a month later. So the first time I got denied was August 8th, and then I got approved September 9th. So it's like a 3-month process. So you put it in for September, but then October you do your last month in Orlando, and then I transferred the 3rd month, which was November. So yep, did that, and then I was here in my base since November 1st. I had my first trip in my base November 3rd, and I was still on reserve. And then November 3rd, on my first trip in my base, I got the bid packet. And I looked at it, I looked at my seniority, and I was like, oh my God, I will have a line for December. So I was only on reserve for a month in Atlanta. And then I became a line holder. I got my line holder scheduled November 15th, November 15th, 2021. And then I became a line holder starting December 1st. So I went through this whole timeline the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I should definitely do a story time just to let you guys know what I had to go through to get to where I am right now. So at first, it's not gonna always start off like probably not what you want. You probably won't get the base that you want, but trust the process. Like, you have to trust the process. Like, everything will work out eventually for you. And I guess you could use me as an example. I didn't always want it to be based in Orlando, but it was an option, and I chose that because it's closer to my home, closer to my friends and family, and the flight time was like an hour or less. And I didn't want to do Denver, Chicago, because I would be on reserve for a long time, and I don't know where I could stay, you know, like that. So yeah, everything will work out eventually for you. That's just my advice for you. You just have to trust the whole process. But if you have any other questions or anything that you may want to know in regards to becoming a flight attendant, what you have to go through, please feel free to reach out to me, and trust me, I will help you with all the knowledge that I have and what I've learned the couple months that I've been with this company and being a flight attendant, what I also learned from other people. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story time, my timeline of becoming a flight attendant. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I've been watching you.